This evening was no different. She sat alone at her table, her diamond rings sparkling in the candlelight. She had just sent back her water for the third time, claiming it wasn't cold enough. A young waitress named Clara, on her very first week at the job, nervously brought a new glass of ice water. As she placed it on the table, she noticed something that made her heart stop. A tiny shard of glass, nearly invisible, had broken off from the rim of the glass and fallen into the water. It must have happened in the kitchen. Mrs. Davenport, irritated by the slow service, was already reaching for the glass. "Ma'am, wait," Clara said, her voice a little shaky. Mrs. Davenport paused, her hand hovering over the glass. She raised an eyebrow. "What is it now?" she asked, her tone dripping with impatience. Clara knew she had to be quick. "Please, don't drink that," she cried, her voice suddenly firm and loud, causing other diners to turn and look. Mrs. Davenport's face tightened with anger. She was about to scold the young waitress for making a scene. "How dare you tell me what to do?" she began. But Clara didn't back down. She quickly reached out, took the glass from the table, and pointed a trembling finger at the bottom. "Look," she whispered. Mrs. Davenport leaned in, her annoyance turning to curiosity. There, at the bottom of the glass, lay the sharp, glittering sliver of glass. If she had taken a drink, she could have been seriously injured. All the color drained from her perfectly made-up face. She stared at the glass, then back at the terrified young waitress who had just risked being fired to keep her safe. The invisible, clumsy girl she was about to complain about had just saved her from a trip to the hospital. For the first time that night, Mrs. Davenport's cold exterior melted away. "Oh my," she breathed, her voice barely a whisper. I didn't see it. Thank you, my dear. Thank you." That evening, Mrs. Davenport left Clara the biggest tip of her life. But more importantly, she left the restaurant a changed woman. She learned that sometimes a person's value isn't measured by their wealth or status, but by their integrity and courage to speak up when something is wrong.